On February 21st, 2021, NaVi and Team Liquid clashed in the group stage of IEM Katowice on Inferno, the final map in a best of 3. History will show you that the map was won by Liquid, but what it will not tell you is how. In rounds 17 and 19 on NaVi's T side, they develop a pattern of smoking off library at A. Liquid pick up on this tendency, and when NaVi try this again in the 21st round, Fallen and Elige are ready to counter it. They essentially use NaVi's smoke and the follow-up flashbang as a trap against them. After losing Electronic, their strategy begins to unravel as they try to take B site. They are met with a smoke and a Molotov that ultimately halts their advance onto the site. This was a great example of Liquid using intel from previous rounds in their favor to gain an advantage. Round 24 proves the main point we were making in the first video about the importance of intel when playing CT side. After waiting the entire round outside of B, Stewie advances down Banana to find out what is happening on the map. Incredibly, this is being held by Perfecto, and what otherwise looked like an incoming A hit now turns into a B split. Nav goes down in a trade, but also gets confirmation of where Simple and Boomich are. NaVi now think B side is open, but fail to realize that Fallen is playing there after almost exclusively playing A side the entire map. Perfecto dies to Fallen's AWP, and when he goes back to check if Simple and Boomich are wrapping through CT spawn, he gets a read that they've turned back to A. Grim and Elige continue to hold the A site and ultimately win the round. This is an amazing testimony to the power of information in a game of Counter-Strike. The final round of this fantastic game is round number 41. In this round, we see just what it takes to win a round when you have no information to make any good decisions with. Losing Stewie early on, Liquid decide to set up a 2-2 defense, playing passively on both sides. As a result, Elige is caught on Arch, leaving Grim alone in the pit with his 2 teammates on the other side of the map. NaVi is not slow to realize the situation, and after they take down Elige, they're actually going to speed up quite rapidly behind this. Grim is alone in the pit and there is no one else close. He's going to smoke it off, pretending that there's a second player down there, but he is alone in the pit in a 1 versus 4. He starts by taking down Electronic, that's a nice shot, but turning around, ready for the drop, he's going to spin against Perfecto. Simple's next, and finally Bit comes in to take down the beast in pit. But after the dust settles, Bit finds himself in a 1 versus 2 against Fallen and F that he ultimately loses. What this incredible match ultimately teaches us is that map information is one of the most valuable assets in Counter-Strike, and without it, you end up having to rely on incredible individual performances of the sort that Grim showed us in the final round. NaVi struggled with it on the CT side, and Liquid did as well, and that's why this became such a close game and had to end in double overtime, where Liquid just barely snuck it away. Thank you for watching Double Scope. My name is Blume, and if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more content in the future.